අයිබෝන් අදම ඔබට ගෙනෙන මෙම තරන්ගේ 2010 වසරේ බංග්ලාදේශයේදී පැවති අයිඩියා කප් තුන්කොන් ක්‍රිකට් තරඟාවලිය යටතේ පැවති තරගය. ශ්‍රී ලංකාව, ඉන්දියාව හා බංග්ලාදේශය සහභාගී වූ මෙම තරඟාවලිය බංග්ලාදේශය සමග ශ්‍රී ලංකාව තරඟ යෙදුණු දෙවන තරඟයි 2010 ජනවාරි 8 වනදා බංග්ලාදේශයේ මීර්පුර ක්‍රීඩාංගණයේදී ආරම්භ වූ තරඟයේ කාසිවාසී දිනාගත් ශ්‍රී ලංකා නායක කුමාර් සංගක්කාරගේ ඇරයුමෙන් මුලින් පන්දුවර පහර දීමේ අවස්ථාව බංග්ලාදේශයට හිමි වුණා. බංග්ලාදේශ කණ්ඩායමේ ආරම්භක පිතිකරුවන් ලෙස පිටියට පිවිසි තමීම් ඉක්බාල් සහ ඉම්රුල් කයිස් පළමු කඩුල්ල ලකුණු 44ක සමබරතාවයක් පිහිට වූවා.
44 runs in the first 7.4 overs. That's a big talking point, isn't it? Because after that, the run rate dipped.
Exactly. Yeah, they started off well. Again, we have seen these scenes, I guess, in every single match so far. Both the left-handers playing fluently, but then perhaps giving their wickets away rather cheaply.
Yes, they managed to hit some big shots. I mean, some of the shots, these were outrageous shots right in the afternoon.
I reckon, yeah, the moment that the fast bowlers gave width, I mean, they were quick to pounce on all those. But this is a definite ploy now coming in with the spinners coming in the first within the first 10 overs.
And that was his first over as well. In the 8th over, Suraj Randeep came in and bowled beautifully. And then you had Imrul Kais. Went on, carried on a couple of sixes there.
Mohammad Ashraf looked good. He looked pretty good till he lost it, because this actually causes downfall. Perhaps the second run, it was a tight one. Unfortunate to have a direct hit from the
direct hit. Exactly. You don't expect a direct hit
very
from that far. Very
yeah.
unfortunate indeed. Yes, replays just showed that his bat was just about in the air there. That half part of the bat was just hanging out in the air. So no doubts about that decision. So after that really was when things went downhill big time.
Pereira bowled really well. He bowled wicket to wicket, got some movement of the surface as well, which was unusual. Not many people actually got the ball to do after it pitched. But Pereira was pretty good.
After how many times did he get that shot all right?
I mean, talking about that shot, something similar to that now Dilshan plays these days. And I mean, if they have tried that shot against any other bowler other than Suraj, I don't think they would have got, because Suraj gets a bit of bounce, which enables them to play that a bit easily.
So this is one over that Samaravira bowled. We are talking close to about the 40th over now, and then it went for a couple of sixes. It almost looked like Bangladesh will accelerate things, but this happened in the first ball of the batting power play. Tushara picking up, and afterwards 5 wickets lost in that batting power play. It's just
Firstly, they were not well placed to go into that power play. 200 runs of 42 overs, that's not where you want to be after 42 if you want to score 300. Then losing the wicket in the first ball of the power play, you're setting on the wrong foot. And after that was just losing wickets.
බංග්ලාදේශ එකතු පිතිකාරයෙකුට ලකුණු 50 සීමාව පසු කර යන්න ශ්‍රී ලංකා පන්දු යවන්න ඉඩ ලබා දුන්නේ නැහැ. ඉනිමේ වැඩිම ලකුණු ලෙස නායක ශකීබ් අල් හසන් ලකුණු 47ක් ලබා ගත්තේ පන්දු 75කින්. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවට කවදාත් හිසරදයක් වන මුෂ්ෆික රහීම් පන්දු 22කදී වේගවත් ලකුණු 32ක් ලබා ගත්තේ 6 පාර 2ක් හා 4 පාර 2ක් රැස් කරමින්. නියමිත පන්දුවාර 50 අවසානයේ බංග්ලාදේශ කණ්ඩායම කඩුල් 9ක් තැවී ලකුණු 249ක් රැස් කළා. පන්දු යැවීමේදී නුවන් කුලසේකර, සුරාජ් රන්දිව් හා තිසර පෙරේරා කඩුල් 2 බැගින් විදහෙළුවා.
The openers got off to a start, wickets at regular intervals, middle order trying to consolidate, used up time. Even if that was all right, they did not convert. Rakibul Hasan goes at a crucial time, therefore the batsman after him had to accelerate. Shakib Al Hasan fell in the first over of the batting power play. Mushfiqur Rahim went trying to force things, as many as 5 wickets in the batting power play.
So that's what Sri Lanka need, 250 to win of their 50 overs.
පිළිතුරිනම ආරම්භ කළේ මහේල ජයවර්ධන සමගින් උපුල් තරංග. බංග්ලාදේශ පන්දු යන්නන්ට අනුකම්පා විරහිතව පහර දුන් ඔවුන් දෙදෙනා පළමු කඩුල්ලට ලකුණු 215ක් එක් කළා.
That'll be runs. In fact, 4 to end the over. It's off the mark straight away. Sweetly timed. And has enough to get to the boundary. Magnificent shot. Only shot of the day. It's played fine. 4 more. Sri Lanka might be looking at a victory with a bonus pointer. That's 4. Over pitching, making the mistake. Taranga in full flow. A bit more runs. There will be 4 of them. More runs to Taranga, that's his favourite area. There will be 4 more. Mohammadullah into the attack. And he starts off poorly as well.
A clinical performance. Yes, Upul Taranga, he's been quite an unsung hero, isn't it? He's been quietly going about doing his job. So he talked about pressure, but I seriously don't think he was under tremendous pressure because Mahela was coming in and he also batted beautifully.
Well, whenever you play an international game, you feel some kind of pressure. That's natural. But the fact is, he's always his performances have been overshadowed by Tilak Ratna Dilshan on the other end. If he's there, you focus only on Dilshan. The opposition, the team, everyone is the focus point of discussion is Tilak Ratna Dilshan. But he's done his job. He scored a century in India. He scored a century here. He's scored runs in almost every game in this tournament so far. So he's obviously you're not missing Tilak Ratna Dilshan that badly now. If he gets going and you add Dilshan to the mix, it becomes an outstanding opening combination.
I reckon when he spoke about pressure, he was I'm sure referring to the pressure that he was going to have when Sanat Jayasuriya was here in India.
Sure.
Playing India. I'm sure that he referred to that.
And he had a layoff. That's what he said. He was out for 8 to 10 months. You come back, then you're always under pressure. You are fighting for a place in the side, and you know that Sanat Jayasuriya is around. So one mistake and the team would go back to Sanat. But he's definitely cemented his place and maybe just pushed Jaya out of the contention.
That's a point that we'll take up for discussion. But the shots seemed to flow from Mahela Jayawardene's bat. He knew that he was hitting the ball in the middle of the bat. He got his confidence first up. He was just pretty. He was the old Mahela Jayawardene in one-day international.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, you give a player like Mahela a start, and he got 3 boundaries in that first over that he faced. You never do, I mean, you don't stop him more often than not.
And the good thing is when he bats, he makes batting look so easy.
පළමු කඩුල්ල ලෙස මහේල ජැවී යන විට පන්දු 117කින් ලකුණු 108ක් ලබා සිටියා.
So we talked about one of the 3 balls. That was one of them, of course, that happened. And Upul Taranga, the only period when there seemed to be some lull in the scoring was when both these batsmen were closing in on their hundreds around the 97 or 98. And that was quite a conscious decision, nothing otherwise.
Which is understandable as well. Why would you miss out on a century? And there is you are not going for
ශ්‍රී ලංකාව මෙම තරගයේ ජයග්‍රහණය කළේ පන්දු වාර 42යි පන්දු 5ක් තුල එක් කඩුල්ලක් පමණක් දැවී තිබීද.
And scoring a century gives you a lot of confidence. It does your confidence a world of good. And that's precisely why they actually slowed down a bit, and that was only a wee bit. It wasn't as if they just shut shop.
One thing guaranteed, these players won't throw their wickets.
තරගයේ වීරයා සම්මානයේ පන්දු 126කදී ලකුණු 118ක් ලබාගත් උපුල් තරංගට හිමි වුණා.
That's the match summary. 249 for 9, just not enough in the 50 overs because it got easier with the dew falling on the ground, and those 2 players, Taranga and Jayawardene, just took it away from the Bangladeshis. 252 got easily, went up to 42.5 overs, but certainly at one stage the Sri Lankans looked like getting it even faster. The points standing then, Sri Lanka on top after 3 games. Bangladesh have also played 3. They've got 12, won all 3. India lost to Sri Lanka, so they're on 4. And it's almost certain that those will be the 2 sides that will get to the final game.
මෙවැනි තවත් තරඟවල විශේෂ අවස්ථා නැරඹීම් සඳහා අපගේ channel එක subscribe කරන්න.